Good morning. Been working on the smokehouse a little bit, getting it ready. I'm wanting to get it finished up. We got the smokehouse itself. Got to get it all cleaned out. Work on that this week and give a little tour video of what we got and what we're looking on it. Been working on this firebox, got it cleaned out. Working on getting this cut off and getting it down. I run the pipe off of here instead of up here. That will put it closer to that area versus up here above, almost at the 3/4 of the way up. But we went and picked up some wood today, and we'll give you just a little tip on getting your wood for where to get your wood and stuff for your smokehouse. So let's go back here and take a look. Okay, so we've got the wood shed going. We'll be hopefully this evening finishing up the roof and be able to put our wood in there. But went and picked up, I got that little bit split just a little bit ago. We've still got the wood splitter for a couple of days. So taking advantage of that, went and picked this up today. See, I've got about that much split and out of it already. If you're looking for wood for your smokehouse, let me turn this camera around. There, I can see you guys better now. If you're looking for wood for smokehouse, whether it be the cold smoke or the hot, I've heard them called the hot boxes. The smokehouse, you put the fire right in the smokehouse and smoke, which actually cooks your meat and gets the smoke. That is a really good way. I've got a good smoker here that we do that with, but what we're doing is cold smoking for preservation instead of just for the cooking and eating right away. But anyway, either way, if you need wood, look around in your area. You may have to drive a little bit. We're blessed here to have a place about 15 minutes away from us. But there's a sawmill, or in our case, there's a pallet mill. There's a hardwood pallet mill, and they cut their own wood. So they have the excess wood or the blocks that they pile up, and they sell those. And I think we give like $20 a truckload. It costs a little bit more if you got a trailer, but it is all hardwood. And what I have found, because we haven't gotten a truckload of these before, but we've gotten some here and there before. What we have found is they're either white oak, red oak, or hickory. Sometimes a little bit of poplar mixed in, but mostly hickory and oak. So I went and got a truckload of it, and splitting it up into smaller size, which we could use it in the big blocks like this, but we also have that wood stove in the house, which is not a very big stove. We don't need a very big stove anyway, but it's not a very big stove, and some of these would be hard to handle to get in there, especially some of this hickory and the red oak. It's some really heavy blocks. So I kind of go by what a friend of mine told us a few years ago. I was helping him split some wood, and we're splitting some of it. We split up a little bit too small, I thought, before I got our little stove. Now I realized you got to have some of it little. But he was cutting it for an older lady, and he said if you can't pick it up with one hand, it's too big, because where she was an older lady, you know, the heavier wood would be hard for her to put in. That the smaller pieces burn just as good as the big ones. It just takes two of them instead of one, which makes sense. But I kind of follow that. If it's almost too heavy to pick up with one hand, go ahead and get it again. And there are some of these that are heavy. But find you a place around like a sawmill or someplace like that that does the hardwood, and cut that up. Um, I said you could use this like it is. Um, some of it's the really bigger pieces, and I got some of it is fresh, some of it is seasoned out, and then there is some like there's a gray one over that way somewhere you can see it there, and then I've got one right here somewhere. This one right here. Uh, that is very well seasoned, and most of it is seasoned. There's a few places, or a few of them that's not. Now the other thing is, where I went to get this at, if you have a trailer, they will load it with a big bucket, and if you have a truck, they will not load it for you. You have to hand load it. So that is, can I say, the bad thing is it has to be hand loaded. The good thing is I get to look through the pile and see what wood that I want and the sizes I want, because there were some pieces that's just little small cut off ends. It's just a little bitty block. But I get to kind of go through and pick what I want, and pick the oak and the hickory mostly. There's a few good big pieces I threw in here that was poplar, because like I said, I'm gonna use some of it for the house, but all of the hickory is going to get piled by itself, and it's going to go up front by the wood smoker, and probably the redwood or red oak, probably most of it will go up there also. But um, the only difference, red oak and white oak will be the same, but red oak is heavier, takes a little bit more to burn it, and where the white oak is lighter and it burns pretty quick. So your red oak's going to give you more smoke. In my opinion, I don't know. It may be the opposite. My thought is red oak is going to take a little bit more to burn. It's going to put off more smoke, and that's what we're looking for, is the smoke, not really the heat. So just wanted to share this little tip with you guys this morning. Go look for you a good sawmill, hardwood sawmill, and see what they have, and see about getting some of this for your smoker, or even to heat your house. This is a really good way to heat your house. So it splits up pretty easy. It's there somewhere, right there. Splits up pretty easy, and especially with that big, what is this thing? The 27 ton. So yeah, it makes that right there go real quick. But just wanted to share that with you, and I'll be back in a little bit to show you what else we've got going on with the smoker to get it ready, because this year, this winter, I'm definitely going to get it going. Maybe this weekend, hoping this weekend to have it going to where I can do probably about a 2 or 3 hour smoke, not with anything in there, but just to get everything seasoned out in there and get that wood, suck that smoke in, and just kind of season it out a little bit, and then get it ready to use. All right, we'll see you guys in a bit.
So we got the firebox dug in the ground yesterday, and today we got all the smoke, or all the piping for the smokehouse. And Dad's got a fire going, testing it out, because we're fixing to have our porker going to the freezer.